Hey guys, and welcome back to the Sino-Soviet Union playthrough. The last episode at the end threw us for quite a loop as the United States declared war on Cuba, and that is where we're about to resume. Just get right into the action. Let's get to the video. Whoa! 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 The United States just declared war on Cuba!
Nani?
What?
Well, Res, good thing you didn't have an alliance with them.
If I had an alliance with them, they probably wouldn't have done it. Wow, Cuba, you're on the other side of the world, and you're a tiny little island. I probably couldn't break through the United States Navy if I tried. Yeah, the game's like, mutual defense invoked. I'm like, listen, you can invoke that all you want. I'm not going to be able to help you. I'm just going to pause at a slightly slower speed. A fucking Canadian infantry is charging onto the island. There's a carrier.
That's weird.
There's a carrier. If they cannot claim Guantanamo Bay, then it's basically over right now. They have to stop the U.S. from having anywhere to land. By the way, an alliance was formed between Algeria and Nigeria.
Well, they moved to our sphere.
Uh-oh, Pershings. Pershings are landing.
Oh, I gotta get a lot.
They don't have large enough of a military to deal with this shit, and I don't think I would ever make it through the U.S.'s Navy.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, the Pershings, Cuba's not gonna live through this. And even if I started sending troops, they would never make it on time. Even if I did get through the Navy, they would never make it on time. It would take forever to get there. By the time I got there, all of Cuba would be taken by the U.S., And then I would get slaughtered by their Navy. Well, most of that is Navy. Most of the fighting is still happening around Guantanamo, but the Cubans don't have any troops to, like, deal with Pershings.
I was just saying the speed at which I saw pushing out of Guantanamo and Santiago de Cuba.
Wow, dude. The U.S. just directly... This is their revenge. They're like, oh yeah, you want to go taking over countries aligned with me? Well, how about this, huh? Oh my god, it's over. It's over. It's already over. It's surrounded by their navy.
That's what I was saying. It looked unimpeded to me, except for
their tanks and stuff are just unimpeded. It's already over. The entire like Cuban offensive force has now been killed. The defensive force is not going to last very long. The only thing we can hope is that the U.S. takes a lot of casualties out of this, which they won't. They're just going to get an island.
Fine.
They're just going to gain an island. Fucking Lyndon Johnson. Oh, look at the U.S.'s money though. They're really having a little bit of a money problem. Sort of. And by that I mean they're spending their money really quickly. They might recover it once it gets lower, but damn. Once Havana's reached, it's dead. The Havana's barely withstanding the bombardment, like it's doing so much damage by itself. Look at how many troops just landed. Oh my god. Yeah.
It's like I said, it's over.
It was over from the moment it started.
I knew once it got declared,
I
was like,
that's so upsetting.
That can be done.
That's so upsetting. Not that Cuba was ever aligned to us to begin with.
We got Brazil on our side. We can make Brazil a superpower.
Oh my god. Oh man, look at this, dude. An elite guard stumbling into battle against an army of Pershings and T-92 light tanks. The funny thing, so T-92 light tanks, those are actually anti-tanks. Those are paratroopable anti-tanks.
I feel bad, but there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, right? You feel bad, but there's literally nothing that we can do about this.
You have a better chance of doing something than me, because you actually have an alliance. I'm just sitting
I don't have an alliance, I just have, like, mutual defense.
I can't even go and jump on their land. I don't have any type of agreement.
They're out of money now.
Who's out of money?
Cuba. Yeah, they're in the red.
I thought you were going to say Nay, because I was
No,
spending
Cuba.
it to pay off debt.
The Navy, the U.S. Navy. Oh my God. They're surrounding the place. Oh, look at Cuba going in for a fucking push. How brave. Running into an army of Pershings. They're surrounded. Oh my God, they're dead. They just all died. Yep, it's over. Oh my God. The tanks. The tanks. That's so rude. What is that? And Iowa. The Iowas are so large. The fucking Cuban planes are just like trying to run away. Basically. I don't know where they're actually going. It just looks like they're trying to run for their lives. Oh man, they're approaching Havana, and there's almost nothing left to defend Havana. Hey, the UN sent the market advisors to Cuba. That's funny. Oh, here they come. They're up on the border. There's just one small village in between them and the capital.
Yeah.
Oh, they're pushing forward. Oh,
it's got taken.
it got taken, what, with a garrison still sitting on it. Oh, it's back.
Oh, wait, it's not taken? Wait.
It was, and it is, and then it's not, and then it is.
It showed that it was taken, but then it showed it wasn't, and now it's showing
Yeah, it was back and forth.
I don't know.
Oh God, here they come. And this is the end of the war.
What would fall, the military complex or Havana first?
This is where they fall.
The military complex got taken.
And there goes Havana. Oh, they're still holding on. They're still fighting.
Wait, they decided to fight it out when all they got is one city.
They gave up.
There it goes.
Well, flashlight for Cuba. But hey, there's good proof that if blues start attacking neutrals or each other, we might get allies if we get involved in those conflicts.
I'm just buying tech off of Brazil right now.
I'm surprised
Or why
you're
not?
buying tech when you're still in debt.
Because I can get it cheaper, and if I get it cheaper, it's overall less.
Italy has surpassed France's debt. Although Italy still has money, France does not. France is actually starting to bleed people. Yo, France is taking care of themselves for us. Nice. Soviet Iran has some pretty good immigration. I'm not even sure how they're racking up the debt. Like, I don't know what they're doing. It might just be because their country as a whole is not meant to be a puppet state. Just the way it's set up, it's probably designed to be not a puppet state. Hell, they have like a bajillion research centers too. Hey, that'd be a good way to get some more research centers. I just annex one of my fucking colonies that has them. Soviet Saudi Arabia is not doing nearly as well as Soviet Iran is. In fact, Soviet Saudi Arabia is just basically out of money. They have deflation. People are emigrating. What's the matter with you? Hey, I just got satellites. Oh. And Malawi got independence, and Malawi hates us. Condemn. Fuck your independence, bitch. Norway and Trinidad and Tobago made an alliance. You know, that's one thing I've never tested, is if supporting a government actually gives money to the government. Would you mind helping me test that real quick?
It said under 1 million, now it's 66 million.
Now it's 66 million under state?
Yeah.
You have a bunch of random troops just in my territory, just chilling. Hey, there's some North Koreans in my territory. Hey guys, welcome to Russia. If you want to stay here and defend some stuff, that's totally cool by me. New alliance form, Brazil and USSR. Nice. That's a whole lot of green. Hey, now I'm gonna go back to trying with Argentina.
Oh, come on, Colombia. Get rid of those ancient units.
They're not a very militarized country. They don't have a lot of warfare techs. They remind me of Poland. Poland's always going for the non warfare based stuff.
Automatic formal alliance costs?
I do not know what that means, and I've seen a dev has been asked what that means, and that dev did not know what it meant. So don't ask me to explain, because I don't know.
Is that...
I don't know,
what?
Dema. I don't know,
What?
and not even the dev. Not even the dev on the Steam discussions knows what that is.
Is that the total value of what you need to spend in supporting their government to get the formal alliance?
No, because that wouldn't make any sense at all because of how teeny tiny that number is. I'm telling you, nobody knows what that does. Don't expect to figure it out. I have not seen that does anything at all.
Or maybe it was something that they were going to implement and they never fully implemented it.
I have no idea. All I know is it doesn't do anything. And the support ruling party cost, a lot of the time, isn't even correct either. The most accurate way to see what it actually is to hit the button and then go to the cabinet and then look at your government support costs when it's in the middle. And then you'll get a better idea of how much it actually is. Because it says, like, I have to pay, like, 86 million daily to support Argentina. Even with the slider maxed out to, like, 200%, I'm not even paying that much. So, fuck if I know. Fuck if anyone knows.
I think that's the biggest issue with these games, is the information's not accurate.
Oh, yeah. In these games, there's so much info and almost none of it is properly explained. These are games you truly have to learn. Oh, and independence for Malta. Ooh, that little shitty island. One thing I almost never make use of, just because the AI doesn't make me make use of it, where is it here? Is radar stations. Here they are. You can build radar stations. They can launch missiles and they can see a very far distance. If you're really trying to defend a place, a radar station is invaluable. But fighting the AI, I've never had to use it. And Northern Rhodesia has claimed independence. They're neutral, so I will support it. And maybe as a smaller country, you could get some use out of them. As large ones, only really on strategic points that you desperately want to defend, that you don't have line of sight. Like my little inlet of Dalian near your Beijing that I own. That would be a good spot for mobile radar. But only if I didn't already have line of sight on all of your territory and Korea's. With all that line of sight, I don't need it there. If I go invade Ireland, I could put one there and just stare into the UK. North Borneo and Trinidad and Tobago have made an alliance. North Borneo. Oh, well. Okay, interesting. Now, if you want to attack North Borneo, which is that little island I was telling you about, you may end up at war with, of all people, Trinidad and Tobago. Hey, look, I got Argentina to switch to Warsaw leaning. It actually works.
Nice.
It just didn't work on Cuba. I can actually diplomatically turn people if I so choose.
Well, I think it's more Cuba was more resistant than...
Cuba had some scripts, I think, that was just holding it in place. Turkmenistan is once again in the red. They've proven for the 1000th time that they're not self-sustainable and that population would just be better served in my country, is what I was saying. Bam. I have annexed them. Currently researching my Satan ICBMs. Once I get those are my long-range missile silo nukes. I can start pumping some of those out. So if I ever need to, I can pretty much hit almost anywhere in the world from my territory. Almost. I'm trying to find the most tactically logical place to put it. It looks like Soviet Turkmenistan might actually be the best choice. Yeah, Soviet Turkmenistan is the best choice. Things that are in the center of the world generally end up being one of your best choices. So yeah, I'm gonna build my missile silos in Soviet Turkmenistan.
Is it really good to build it there?
I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Because depending on how big the nuke explosion is, it could wipe it out.
What are you talking about? I'm not shooting a nuke into Soviet Turkmenistan. It would shoot nukes from Soviet Turkmenistan.
I'm trying to figure out where it is exactly.
Well, I annexed it. I annexed it. It's north of Iran. It's that little red patch north of Iran.
Oh, never mind. That's pretty good. For some reason, I defaulted to looking around Poland.
What the fuck? I'm building it right next to a city in the west at the start because that's where I'm going to end up building a port of some kind. New alliance formed. Sarawak and Algeria. All those places near you are starting to get alliances. When they are not already leaning towards us or aligned, by the way, it takes a lot more trades, a lot more money, and a lot more work to get them on our side. So it can be done, but if I'm gonna focus it, it's a lengthy process, I'll tell you that much. It's definitely something to do while my treaty integrity comes back, or when I'm trying to avoid war for whatever reason. And I have a lot of resources and stuff to trade. But in the... Damn, it takes a lot of work. And converting someone that's NATO aligned? Oh, good God, that would take years and years.
Well, I mean, it's realistic because...
It is realistic. I'm just saying, I was comparing it as a strategy to going to war, and I'm realizing it's not a one or the other. It's kind of more of a both. A which one are you doing right now kind of thing. Yeah, the US is up to 274.5 million now. That's disgusting.
Yeah, they're still a third of my population, roughly.
I don't like how fast they're growing just because they are our enemy. Gross.
If I could, I would send you some of my people.
Send me some Chinese. Send me some Chinese.
But unfortunately, I can't control where they go.
Nah, that's fine. I'll just annex all the puppet states and reform Tsarist Russia. Easy population. Easy population. I mean, the whole world will get kind of pissed off, but easy population.
Nah, see what you do is you do it in increments.
I've sent a lot of money out to people in our sphere, by the way. Like, I got Soviet Saudi Arabia off the ground. I got Romania off the ground. They're doing pretty solidly now. Iran, I don't even know what to do with. They're just slowly accumulating debt, but they still always have money. So I'm not quite sure what to do about them.
Watch
so I'm just
them,
leaving
and
them
if they
be.
go, like Turkmenistan...
They have so much debt as it is, that if they actually do run into the red, I'm not going to really be able to do anything about it, and I'm just going to end up having to annex them. Ooh, the US is building... Oh, no. Actually, wait, no, they're probably not building, but they have active the military fabs that Cuba had. Although I thought Cuba only had one, so the US might still be building fabs, meaning I can turn on more fabs. Alright, what do I want to turn on? Land, sea, or air? A lot of it just comes down to these navies, so I want to see if I can get another sea fab back on. Oh, I have 1 million deployed troops at any time now. I hit that milestone. Cyprus and Iceland made an alliance. Yeah.
Time for me to show the US how it's done.
Is it time to declare war?
Not quite yet. I gotta double check the whole...
Just combat engineers just everywhere. You think Singapore would see this, but I guess they're all just hiding in the jungle. Italy passed 100 bill in debt. The US is down to only 13.5 bill in the bank. They're spending their money.
I'm telling you this right now. Once you hit 75 billion, that's when it starts getting like it's somewhat unsustainable.
With current inflation levels, maybe, but the inflation levels keep changing, keep in mind. My first missile silo will be done in 4 days, and I can officially start nuking shit. My only silo nukes right now, though, can only go 10.5 km, so they can't reach the US from here, but they can reach literally anything on this side of the world, except not necessarily to the capital of Australia. But these silo nukes can also be loaded into land launchers too, which makes them a little more versatile. Once I get these Satans soon. Oh boy, that's the next thing I finish researching, the Satans. Satans! I'm excited. I'll build 2 more hydro plants because I need more hydro, more power, more hydro power. More power hydro.
Darn, I'm really eating into the debt I had.
As in getting rid of it?
I'm at 38.5 billion.
Yeah, it's a lot lower than it was. Get it down. Get it down. Fucking Iran's now past 60 billion. Iran's is just slowly rising. The amount of debt they have is crazy. At least if I annex them, it undoes all their debt. I'd rather not annex them, but I can't. Like, if this is just the way their sustainment is looking because they have to send me all their resources and stuff, I'm spending these on getting allies and getting us closer to victory. I don't have the leftovers to really throw at them constantly. So I'll annex them if I have to. A new alliance formed, Belgium and Uganda. Algeria had a government upheaval. They're now
We'll
Axis
support
leaning.
that.
They love us. Axis. Fucking Warsaw leaning. And in fact, it looks like they'll probably give me everything. Yep, they'll give me everything. Ha! New ally, baby. They love me to death. Their lands are filled with NATO troops because they were just allied with all the NATO troops. Holy shit, their lands are filled to the brim.
Algeria is.
I hate how you don't know where these countries are. Dude, their lands are stuffed with British troops, Portuguese troops, French troops, fucking Danish. What is this? Norway? Norway? There's so many NATO troops there. They all just lost the right to be there, but for right now, they're all just chilling. Algeria doesn't really have any military production, so they're not the most valuable ally, but hey, every Warsaw counts. Oh yeah, you got the alliance with Algeria. That's good. How the hell did I just get a random event? I swear to God, I turned it off after loading the save. I swear to God, I turned it off. I'm not making this shit up. I turned it off.
Holy crap, I didn't realize how low I was.
What do you mean low?
For GDP per capita.
We've gone over how low you are there.
I'm in like the bottom 12%.
Like I said, if you fucking scroll to the bottom of GDP per capita, you will see yourself. I just got another. Every single event I have gotten is the same. I'm just getting increased petroleum reserves over and over again. I just got it again.
Well, if you're complaining, send some my way.
It's like, I don't mind the free oil. I turned the events off. I don't get it.
I hope my colony's not going into debt. Because every so often it's like, here, have some money. Have some money.
Your colony is sending you money?
Yeah, for no reason.
It's not no reason, I'm telling you. For your size, the amount of money you let yourself get down to when you pay off your debt, that causes people to get concerned. Because you don't have enough money for your size. And for how much money actually goes through your treasury every day. That's not no reason. I don't know how many times I have to say that. If you don't want the money, just send it back to them. Or just
I'll take it. I'm paying off the debt.
Go to them and then set it to auto-decline shit from them. Or don't set it to auto-accept. That being said, I just got Argentina to become aligned.
Nice.
This has taken so much work, and they're still not ready to become formal allies. They're still not there yet. They're very, very close, though.
But in the end, will it be worth it?
And Sarawak and Norway made an alliance, and I don't know if it will be worth it, but this is like the other, like, largest superpower on the fucking continent. Other than this is Chile, but Chile's leaning blue right now. Togoland just went leaning NATO, of course they did. I think I know what I'm going to do next. I'm going to stay on the diplomatic train, and I'm finally going to go for Yugoslavia now that I've proven that I can do this. Because Yugoslavia, man, they're just right here. They're perfect to have on my side. And I've proven that I can get countries larger than them, kind of.
You did, because
Brazil's larger.
You got Brazil.
Brazil flipped themselves, though. They flipped themselves. Argentina is about Yugoslavia's size. They're more expensive, that's for sure. And they did not flip themselves, I flipped them. And hey, guess what I'm getting with Argentina right now?
A full alliance?
A full formal alliance, baby. Oh, I learned I can research the Beijing carrier. The Beijing nuclear supercarrier. I can research it. Hey, there's that alliance. Argentina, USSR, formal alliance. There you go. They're done. I fucking flipped them. We're great. Now it's time to start working on Yugoslavia. Because this entire time... Yo, their people hate my guts! Oh, this is gonna be annoying. But I can do it. I've done much larger countries. I can do this. Why is Soviet Moldova already having troops in Algeria? Israel's still bleeding people out the ass. They're so far in the red. The USA could get them out of the red, no problem. Someone in NATO could totally save them if they wanted. So, what do you think the next AI war is going to be? Because as you see, we are just terrible at predicting what that ends up being.
I'm gonna throw a random one out, and this You might think this is weird, but the U.S. going after Colombia.
I'm not so sure about that.
What's your prediction?
I don't have one because I know I can't predict it. I know whatever it is, I'm not gonna expect it. I've never expected any of the wars that the AI start. It's always so fucking random looking.
The reason I said the U.S. versus Colombia is it was one of the least realistic wars to happen in any scenario. That's my logic on it. Because, I mean, you'd expect Pakistan and India to go to war.
New alliance formed France and Trinidad and Tobago. I'm gonna lower the speed for you. We got our war, China and Singapore. I support this war. And there goes the capital.
It's over.
Wow, that was a great war.
Yeah, it was a quick war.
Very exciting, a lot of fun. You're in the red now. Jesus.
Yeah, I'll be back in the green.
You're in the red, but hey, you got Singapore. You sent way too many troops. They didn't even see the war coming, apparently. They didn't even bother setting up their garrisons. And they had no treaties with the UK, so the UK troops didn't even bother helping to defend it. Not that they would have been much use, but Jesus Christ, that was just... rip. That was just rip. That's all I could say.
I hope I sent a message to the US on how to end a war quickly.
Is that message that, hey, we're gonna stomp on little people and you can't do anything about it? Because that's what it seems like that message was.
I'm gonna start taking strategic points and then ramp up and destroy you. I'm just gonna knock on the US's door one day.
If that was a message that the AI actually understood, then you'd be fighting the US right now because they would just put you out of your misery before you had a chance to build up. Let's be real. What's all this shooting?
Enemies coming through my port now.
Ah, now you own that. And now anyone that does not have an alliance with you that tries to go through there, well, not an alliance, but transit treaties, will now get shot up. Who was that? Who got shot?
I want to say Norway.
That's random as all hell.
It was either Norway or Denmark. I had trouble seeing the flag. Totally.
Oh yeah, there's some troops from Norway and the Netherlands actually coming towards you right now. They might make the same fatal error. There's a chance these guys were actually coming to help Singapore. Ah, here they come. Here they come. I think they were coming to help Singapore, honestly. Oh, they're dead. Yeah, dude, these guys were totally, like, on their way to help Singapore or some shit. Fucking free kills. Another thing that I don't use very much, air defense. Another thing that's better if you're a small country, or otherwise in strategic places. Are more people getting shot up over there? Yep, more people from the Netherlands just getting shot up. Well, that's just a killing ground. Hey, you've conquered the most land out of everybody directly. Like, you've annexed the most land so far out of every living person.
I only annexed 3 places.
To be fair, Tibet was pretty fucking huge.
Yeah, but Singapore's like dead tiny. So I mean that kind of balances out.
And Taiwan. You got Taiwan too.
Taiwan's kind of small as well.
Combine that with like Tibet and Singapore though. You've actually annexed a large swath of land. More than anybody else. I mean, what have I annexed? Turkmenistan and a little teeny tiny bit of Iran. That's all.
You'll probably annex Iran if they can't keep their bills paid.
We'll see. They're accumulating debt, but they're keeping money. Their domestics are healthy, their economy's healthy. Everything about them is really healthy except for the fact that they have a lot of debt. Another increased petroleum reserve. Okay,
I mean,
so I lost the ability to use where is it? To use my fund insurgency. I lost it. That just broke for me. But now I just spontaneously get some free oil every now and again. Was it worth the trade-off? Probably not. But hey, man, free oil.
I mean, Res, it is because I can fund insurgency.
Yeah, but depending on military spending, not one person funding insurgency isn't always enough.
Oh, I love this. Okay, they adapted it. Nope. Never mind. It's like they're trying to get into Singapore.
They might be. They may also just have really old, outdated orders.
Because they get right to the corner, right, where Indonesia, Malaya, and...
No, they might be trying to get into Singapore. Yeah, they're going at Singapore. They're going at it, not past it or through it. They're literally going at it. These are people that were actually going to try to show up to help Singapore. And the AI never called them off. Yeah, look at this, look at this. He's going right at Singapore. That's so funny. Kill off some of their units. This is just a great opportunity to kill off some of their units for free. Just as they killed off the units of our allies when our allies were being dumb, like East Germany. They're still coming. They're still coming. Oh, jeez, that's great. Oh, God. Hey, just gonna leave all these troops there just to kill anything that,
Yeah, it's my area now.
Kill
my port.
This is my sea. You come here, you die. Oh, somewhere just gained independence. It's a little island near India, and it's deep blue. No real event for it. But a little teeny tiny island of just one city, and a sea pier and an airfield, a capital city. That's all that's on it. 2,000 people. Bhutan, you can literally snipe, because it's literally just land with a fucking single city. Whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Did they do it? Oh my god, they did it! They did it! They actually did it!